Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode 241. Yeah, sadly, this one I was hoping to do 3 episodes, but time-wise, I like it done 2. Two of the remaining 6 episodes remaining for the series. I now have only 4 left. But this one I'm discussing episodes 46 and 47 of Turboranger. 46 starts out with basically the Turborangers and the Waterball basically constantly fighting each other and going to like a version of fairy. We got we go to the fairy world. Basically Pink Turbo. Let's focus on her the whole episode. And of course, we have this Heart of Stone. Like everybody loses their like energy for their weapons, which that was kind of weird. And then they get outside, and apparently we're watched by this eye. Well, it turns out he's working for the villain of the series, Raigon, who has been revived as Neo Raigon. Yes, in his final form. At least this one can actually move around. Yes. And of course, the Rangers can't exactly morph, and the Waterball can't transform their forms either. So he tells Wanaboma, execute the Wanaboma. They have little use for this. And then he's like, kill the Rangers too. And the whole episode, basically, they're just running the whole time. Eventually, Pink Turtle realizes, this actually was her fault, so she proceeds to have them transfer their energy to her, so it allows her to morph and eventually destroy the monster, and then summon the Turbo Rugger and try to be able to look how the other Rangers come and help her, and she would defeat the monster, no problem. And then, the next episode, then we see a couple really weird things. We see in this episode, then we have the Bat Monster, who was actually absent last episode for some reason. By the way, there's also a whole thing with Yanamaru and Kiro, where they're basically found by this old man named Kiro, and he becomes a plot thread for many of the series. Yeah, there's a mystery about him, where he saves them, and of course, this bat doesn't work for you anymore. He works for the boss, Neo Garden. And apparently, like in the case of the Princess German who got killed in episode 29, this creature's got Boma inside this one too. I'm like, what in the heck? Apparently, have Dragon Boma. Yes. Which this thing can basically turn people into vampires. Except we only see it due to one person. And the one person is their teacher, who makes a return after 10 episodes. Yes. I'm like, lady, where the heck have you been for the past 10 episodes? That's a real question. I'm not really sure why the heck, basically, that I'm glad she's here. I like the character. I kind of wish she featured more. Though, after this episode here, 47, she's not seen again until 4 episodes later, in the final episode. Yes, for someone supposed to be a main supporting character, she doesn't appear very much. Nope. Not really sure exactly why. I mean, I thought it was Mika. Nope, it's actually just Haruna. Yep. And then she gets bitten, turned into a vampire. Wow, this is the second time this has happened. And by the way, 10 episodes prior to this, she actually got turned into a robot. Now she got turned into a vampire. And then, of course, they have to try to stop her. And then Celine now, at the end of the episode 46, something really interesting happened. Because they couldn't transform, they probably couldn't see or hear Celine, their fairy friend. And by the next episode, they get their powers back thanks to their faith in Celine, who briefly turns to a human form. And then eventually they get their powers back, and then defeat the monster episode. And of course, before that, while she's in human form, their teacher gets transformed into a fairy. Yes. Yeah. Yes, a fairy makes it the third thing she turned into. First, a metal human, then a vampire, now a fairy. Though she apparently doesn't know about the other part. So, and by the way, the Dr. Denzi, he basically has her in his hand the whole time. So eventually, of course, she destroys the teeth, but Neo Raigon restores it anyways. And eventually the monster is destroyed by the end of the episode. He actually was much more easier to fight than the last monster. At least when actually managed to get hit by the football. Because a lot of times I've seen it where they start the Raigon, he kicks the football, and they catch it and they throw it right back and it gets hit him, which is interesting to say the least. This is one of those rare times it actually works. Yep. Then, of course, they destroy the monster, and then she is back normal, and of course draws Doc Denzi back over, and it's a good comedic moment at the end of the episode. But we're not done with this Endgame arc yet. Nope. That was only the first 2 episodes of this 6 part that ends this particular thing. We do see a setup for basically that mysterious character Kakeru, and he'll be explored the next episode. I gotta say, basically, for these 5 episodes so far, we're at the first 2. We now have 4 episodes left to go. So now I kind of predicted that basically with episode 242 would be the last one discussed for this one. I was going to be 3, but it's going to be 4 now. And here's the thing. My prediction was actually correct. The fact that it's going to be that episode's going to cap this one off. Now, I thought today I would finish it today, but because of time, that didn't happen. So, this has happened with the last series too. Well, it looks like, though, it's a definite. Tomorrow, this will be finished. And I'll go on my break from Tokusatsu stuff. Yep. But yeah, that's particular view. And that's it for this. So the only videos you'll probably see tomorrow. The only video, probably like 1 video overall tomorrow. 2 if I'm lucky. The only video I'll probably see tomorrow probably the Super Sentai video. And if I get time to, I probably will. I may get a chance to watch Dr. Stone. Who knows? We'll find out and see. Okay, next video. Bye.